Hey, all right. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started on my makeup. So first I'm going to put my hair up, of course, but then I'm gonna take my Dual Power Moisturizer. I'm just gonna squirt some of that onto the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take some of my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is in soft beige, and I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna mix that with my moisturizer. And I grabbed this brush thinking, oh, this could be a good foundation brush. And then I'm starting to regret it here that I picked this brush. Maybe not the best one. It's a pretty floppy brush for it. Oh, you gotta dance. Gotta dance when you're doing your makeup. You gotta have jams on. Alright, now I'm gonna take my original formula Airspun, and I'm just gonna powder my whole face. And yeah, ignore these demon exorcist eyes that I have going on here. I gotta get it up in the corners, and I tend to squint my eyes, so I try to like look different positions so I don't get those wrinkles in the corner of my eyes. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Alright, and now I'm just going to set under my eyes. And I'm also going to go ahead and set the nose, along with my chin, and my forehead. Oh, and my lip. For some reason I decided to do that, because why not, I guess. I can't see because I'll insert a picture at the end if I remember to show the setup that I have going on for this camera to be here. So I had to kind of move around it. That was just a e.l.f. lip tint chapstick, basically. And then right here, what I'm trying to show you is that I'm using a Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil. And this is the medium brown shade. During this time, I was struggling getting my eyebrows done that day. They didn't want to cooperate too much. Ow! Oh, that one hurt. And I don't know if anybody else does that, if like your eyelid itches or your eyebrow or something, you have makeup on, and I just tap instead of scratch. I'm looking very intense at getting this eyebrow done. Yeah, I was not pleased with how they were looking, so I just kept going at it and just kind of fixing them here and there. Then I took my beauty blender sponge thing and just kind of dabbed it over them, and that dulled it down just enough for me to like it. So then I move on. I'm dipping into the Conspiracy palette, and I'm grabbing the shade Tanacon. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And then realize, wow, that's really dark. And then just go with it, because it's fine. And then repeat on the other eye. Then after I got that all blended out, I figured, why not go in for some contour? It's a great shade for it. Watching this video back, I'm seeing, I don't know, maybe some ways that I could fix doing my contour. I noticed that I'm bringing the face down a lot more with my contour instead of bringing it kind of up. So I'm just blending all that out. And then I just continue to contour. Contour to the gods, you know? Contour till you become a god. Whatever. And if you don't sing and dance while you're doing your makeup, then I don't know what you're doing in life. It was actually kind of difficult for me to edit this video because I was dancing and singing while doing my makeup so much that there was just some parts that I just couldn't cut out. So now you know, I sing and while I do my makeup. I'm just trying to make that double chin just magically disappear. Disappear with the contour. Alright, now I'm grabbing a little, I don't know what kind of brush it is. It doesn't have a number or name. I'm going into Diet Root Beer. And I'm going to put that on the outer corners of my eyes. I'm just patting it in, and then I'm, well, getting some more. And then I'm just going to start windshield wipers. You know what I mean. I'm going to be doing that thing across the lid, just blending it out in circles, windshield wiper motion, circles, windshield wiper motion. Just going back and forth until it's until I feel like it's decently blended out. And when I like the color payoff. I noticed I was holding the brush pretty close and putting kind of a lot of pressure, so I moved my hand back on the handle. Excuse me. Alright, moving on to shade Not a Fact. This is definitely one of my favorite colors. I love maroon colors, and so this color just speaks to me immensely. I wear it almost every day. Alright, and at first I grabbed this little tiny brush. I wasn't sure where I was wanting to put this color exactly, but I ended up putting it more like higher than I was expecting. So I tried to do it with that brush and it just wasn't working, so I tried to blend it out and then add color, blend it out. And I just didn't like that method, so I just went right in with the fluffier brush and just started packing that color on because I realized I was going to use more than I thought. So I just put that on there, and then I start blending that out also, just like before. Also, sorry if you see me chewing my tongue a lot. It's an anxiety thing. Alright, moving on to, again, this smaller brush. I'm going to dip into my rides here. And then what I'm trying to do with this is just kind of smoke out the eye a bit. I do end up taking this one a little bit too high up, so I end up having to go back and correct it with by adding more not a fact. But I think that does also help blend it out also. So I was just going back and forth between adding some black, blending it out, adding a little bit more, blending it out. Then here I'm just going to wipe off all the bake. I don't know what I was talking about with my nose there. But hey, look, I have a nose. Alright, so I just took that same not a fact color and just brought it down under the waterline, and then I'm taking my rides here and going over it with that. Little exorcist eye stuff going on. Alright, now I'm finally adding the black onto this eye. Kind of all over the place. I'm realizing how much I'm liking it. Alright, time to curl the lashes. Now, I know people who do makeup a lot are probably like, wait a minute. There's been no concealer. And also, I'm not going to be putting on fake eyelashes. Alright, so now we're going to dip into the famous ranch. Ignore my dirty bathroom. And I'm just going to place that. It looks like I'm trying to put it in my eye here. I'm not. Sorry for people who have eye, the eye fear stuff thing. Anyways, so I just kind of put that more of like kind of on the waterline, but I'm more of just dragging it down so it blends. That way it opens up the eyes. And I'm also going to put it in the corners of my eyes and brighten up those spots also. Put it under the eyebrow. Alright, the mascara I'm wearing is CoverGirl Plumpifying Blast Pro. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking the wand and I'm going as close to the root of the lashes that I can. And then I'm kind of like closing my eye a little bit on the brush, but also moving the bristles and like giving my hand like shaking a little bit, like vibrating it so that it goes through each eyelash and coats them. And then I add a little bit of, this is just ranch that I'm using as highlight from the Dawson Conspiracy palette. And then go in for layer 2 of mascara. Such flattering angles of myself. And I go ahead and do the bottom lashes as well. Bottom lashes always make me so nervous that I'm just gonna like smack, my under eye cheek area with the mascara wand. And a lot of times I do. Alright, hairband is coming off. Alright, so this is just more of that e.l.f. chapstick stuff. It looks purple, it's pH balanced so that when you put it on, it goes to your right shade of pink kind of thing. It's one of those. But it's also very, very, very moisturizing. I love it. My lips have been very chapped. I put it on, and the next day they were healed. It was amazing. But it was also only $1 at Dollar Tree, so can't lose. But that's why I'm putting on chapstick so carefully, is because it's colored, so it will change. And give a little dance. Alright, and then here I am adding, I'm adding Pig-Ment from the Shane Dawson Conspiracy Palette onto my cheeks as blush very lightly because it is a very bubblegum hot pink. Not hot pink, but a very bubblegum pink. But it is a beautiful blush. Alright, and I think that's it for this. Alright, guys. Well, hope you like it. Done. Bye.